I want to discuss further I did a previous video. It was discussing Professor Anton's video, shit colored glasses. Basically, what he talked about in there was, you know, how we can look at the world through rose-colored glasses, and how he thinks it's possible that we can look at the world through shit-colored glasses as well. And basically, his big question was, what do we have to know or be aware of that we're looking at the world through these what I call masks of the world, the way that we mask the world for consciousness. I think, and I talked about in the first video of this, that there are things like seasonal affective disorder, where in the summer the person who has that disease will be leveled out, possibly even a happy kind of mood, and yet in the winter, when like maybe December, January, February, March, this person will be way down in the dumps. You know, will be way lower. And I discussed how if someone has something like that, possibly depression or something like that, where there's an imbalance of serotonin or something like that in the brain, where you'll be looking at the world through shit-colored glasses. You'll be looking at the world in that way. You'll be looking at the world in a very unhappy way. You'll be looking, and it'll make you more unhappy because it looks shitty to you. There's an other side to this. If you want to go to the previous video about shade-colored glasses, I'm talking about Professor Anton's short little video. You can go right there. But basically, the other side to this is I don't know if anybody out there watches the Shaytards, but Shay Carl got a painting. He got a painting painted for him by Darren James Ray. He has a YouTube channel. It's called Ray Art. YouTube.com/Ray Art. He took some videos of him painting this painting, but what it is, it's a huge painting of. It has a bunch of blue balls on it. These blue balls represent people, and each blue ball is really beautifully colored. Let me see if I can get a picture of it for you. Basically, what this picture is it's basically all these blue balls, each ball representing a person, and they're in the middle of the painting. It's a yellow ball, which also represents a person. And the yellow ball represents a happy person who's choosing to be happy. Ooh, there we go. Alright. Here we go. See all these? This is the painting that Darren James Ray painted for Shay Carl. It's in Shay Carl's office in his place in Idaho. These represent unhappy people. This one right here represents the person who's choosing to be happy. All those blue balls representing people. The blue people are representing, well, they are looking at the world through shit-colored glasses. However, they have a choice too. They're pessimistic. They're not diseased. They're not mentally ill. They're pessimistic when they could be level or optimistic. Because we're talking about, and none of these people are really diseased, really, because there's a converse side of this where people have diseases, and I talked about that before. All these people here are people that are represented here are people who are not diseased, who are choosing to be pessimistic and pissed off about everything. And it's their own choice. It's their own choice to. They have to go to work every day. They're, oh my god, work fucking sucks. I don't like it, and you know, they have a family, and they're like, oh my god, my family, I don't like them, you know. Nobody likes their family or anything. They're pissed about everything. And then you have this person in the middle, this yellow guy, who's happy, optimistic, choosing to be happy. Because I think attitude is something we can control. There's a lot of things that we can't control. Attitude is one of those. We can choose to look at the world through rose-colored glasses. We can choose to look at the world in the best way possible. We can choose to put on certain masks. And I think that if we look at the world through rose-colored glasses, things come to reality a little bit. If we have the shit-colored glasses, we can't sort through all the shit in what's in the reality. We can't sort through the shit and sort through the shit in the reality. It's kind of hard because the shit kind of blends together with the reality, and it's difficult to differentiate. This is why I think we have to choose to put on the rose-colored glasses and mask everything in the happiest light possible. That way, things can come to reality a little bit. And I think this because if we look at things the way they really are, we can begin to appreciate things. Because this is a little bit about appreciation. If you are not a starving person in Africa who has AIDS and is thirsty and gets cholera because they drink bad water and is starving your head off because you don't have any fucking food, then you're better off. And if you have a job, place to live, roof over your head, food to eat, you don't have AIDS, you know. I mean, this is just an optimistic way of looking at things, looking at things through the rose-colored glasses, you know. And I think if you don't have one of those mental illnesses which will have the chemical imbalance in your brain, which therefore you don't have a choice which glasses you're wearing, and it'll definitely be the shit-colored glasses, and you won't know what's fucking reality or not. Then, if you don't have one of those illnesses, then you have the choice to be this guy.